outside of the music, the first thing I think I got into was video work, because I really started like the production thing because I was doing that for myself, just because out of necessity. Now obviously rapping, but like my first thing outside of just music was definitely video. So this was about like, I might have been like 15, and I started this group in my high school called Studio Club, and I was just mixing everybody's music, and I was recording all the videos, so it's just editing all the videos. So I was just doing that because I was the one that kind of knew how to do it, and I didn't really know how to do it. I think I just assumed the responsibility because it was like, all right, I don't think anybody else wants to. So a lot of things for me have just been out of necessity, and through me doing it out of necessity, I've just grown a skill in it, you know what I mean? Like me putting together my artwork or editing certain videos or whatever it may be, mixing my songs. Like that's just all things that I got out of necessity. Nah, so my real HD actually comes from my real name, Darius Henry. I just switched it Harrius Denry because like when people were adding me on Facebook, this is before I had the Twitter and before I had a Facebook fan page, people were adding me on Facebook and then hitting me up like, yo, what's up, Darius? And I just thought it was like weird. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just switch my name to Harrius Denry on Facebook. And yeah, it was like my way of kind of separating people in a weird way. For me, in terms of growth musically, a lot of the things I picked up was just me kind of touching buttons. Like that's the type of person I am, kind of just opening programs and just messing around with things. But obviously YouTube was a big help to that, you know, just looking at tutorials. But coming up, I wasn't really working with anybody aside from my friends, and we were all kind of in the same level. So everybody's just trying to figure it out. But as of recent, like my project Broken Dreams I dropped, Kev, my homie Kev, he actually mixed that project. And that was the first time I ever had somebody mix a project with me. And that was like a true growing experience for me, you know, because before he offered to mix the project, I was like, all right, cool, I'm about to mix the whole thing myself. Like that, it was the same type of routine as I've always been running. But Kev was just like, yo, I can help out. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I do want to level up with this project. And knowing that Kev has worked on, you know, bigger records, like he worked on a lot of the Baby stuff and Stunner and things like that. So I was like, all right, you know what? Maybe bare minimum, I'm going to learn from him, you know? And through this process, I've learned a lot, like in terms of just how he is able to mix a beat and bring it to a different level. Like that's something I always was trying to figure out how to do. Like, and through just being around Kev, I just picked up a few gems. Like, so yeah, he's definitely one of the people as of recent that has helped. So what's next for me is really just videos, you know, just getting back into shooting all the videos off the project. Like I have a lot that I want to do. And obviously with COVID, it's kind of slowed things down. Like we would have been up and running at this point, but it slowed a lot down. But for sure, working on the videos and then just a lot of different content pieces around the project. Because I feel like this project, Broken Dreams, just has a lot of conversation that can, you know, be built from it. You know, that was the biggest thing for me, is making something that people can just spark conversation off of. So I kind of want to just start that car for people with certain content pieces where I'm kind of diving into different subjects on the project, just so we can start having that dialogue. So that's definitely what's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks.